Let's talk about Republicans' favorite talking points about impeachment. And remember, they're never meant to instruct. They're always meant to distract.
The Democrats have been trying to impeach Trump since Inauguration Day.
If that's true, Trump wasn't exactly a stable genius to commit impeachable offenses knowing that. He should be impeached simply for being that stupid.
Goodness gracious me, where is the whistleblower?
The whistleblower. It's all Trump and his robots can talk about. And that's for two reasons. First, talking about the start of an investigation distracts from the conclusions of that investigation. This was a tactic that was perfected by Fox during the Mueller investigation. And it worked. Example, Mueller found Trump had obstructed justice. But the DOJ is currently only investigating why Mueller was allowed to come to that conclusion, not how he came to it.
I'm gonna go plumb crazy if I don't find out the name of that whistleblower.
This is the other reason for constantly talking about the whistleblower, and it's far more insidious than just distraction. It is an implicit threat to any future whistleblowers. If you reveal Trump's shady shenanigans, we will come after you, reveal your name, make your life difficult, even put you and your family in danger. The message to any potential new whistleblowers is obvious. Nice family you got there. Pity if anything happened to it.
Y'all, we need to talk to the whistleblower himself to make sure this is all on the up and up.
Everything the whistleblower wrote has already been confirmed by other witnesses. So to still be talking about the whistleblower at this point in the investigation is tantamount to the police apprehending a bank robber in the act and saying, we need to track down the person who called 911 to make sure this bank is really being robbed.
All the evidence against Trump is hearsay.
Wait, so Republicans are pretending they have to get more hearsay from the whistleblower or the investigation can't go on?
These witnesses didn't even talk to Mr. Trump.
Oh, Ambassador Sondland certainly seems to have. And the other people Trump spoke to, he's blocking from testifying. That's not evidence of innocence of extortion. It's evidence of the crime of obstruction.
This impeachment just shows the Democrats just never accepted the last election.
The last election was not 2016. It was 2018. And that election gave Democrats the power to investigate Trump. That is the election result that is being ignored by Republicans.
The Democrats just failed with that Mueller report, so now they're just trying again with this impeachment.
Okay, there's no again about this. The crimes the House is currently looking at hadn't even been committed while Mueller was doing his investigation. That investigation ended by finding that Trump was not innocent of obstruction, but because DOJ rules forbade Mueller from doing anything about it, the only recourse against Trump was with the House, not the DOJ. So here we are. The impeachment is an answer to the Mueller investigation. It's not the substitute for it. It's Congress doing what Mueller basically begged them to do.
La-di-da, I'm telling you right now, you just look at that transcript.
Yeah, it's not a transcript. It shows impeachable offenses, and it's only part of a larger scheme orchestrated by Trump. Look, criminals don't get to tell investigators, hey, you can only look at one thing. And smart criminals don't tell investigators to look at really incriminating things.
Girl, I have looked under the rugs, and I have found no quid pro quo anywhere.
Mr. Giuliani's requests were a quid pro quo. Mr. Giuliani was expressing the desires of the President of the United States.
Oh, fiddle-de-dee. Ukraine didn't even know that aid was being withheld.
The evidence is otherwise. Besides, that's like saying, you didn't know I never gave you your paycheck because I never said those words.
But Mr. Zelensky never announced the investigation that Mr. Trump asked for.
Zelensky was about to go on CNN to announce this fake investigation just to get the aid released. The only thing that stopped this from happening was the whistleblower and Congress releasing the money because of that whistleblower. To claim this shows Trump is innocent of attempted extortion is like saying you can't be convicted of bank robbery if you drop the gun after you say stick up because you heard the police sirens coming.
Well, Zelensky said he was not even under the itsy-bitsy piece of pressure.
Anything Zelensky says about Trump is like a hostage video where the hostage says he's being taken care of. If Zelensky was willing to go on CNN to lie about the Bidens because he's afraid of pissing off Trump, he is willing to go on CNN to lie about pressure because he's afraid of pissing off Trump.
Well, be that as it may, there were no consequences to the withheld aid.
Yeah, tell that to the Ukrainians killed while military aid was being withheld.
Well, Mr. Trump, I love him dearly, but he's just a little too stupid to come up with some fancy extortion scheme. Bless his heart.
Crime is the one thing Trump is not too incompetent to do.
Listen to me, Miss Thing. What Mr. Trump did may have been wrong, but it ain't no impeachable offense.
First of all, bribery and extortion are not misdemeanors. But the framers wouldn't have expressly included misdemeanors in Article 2, Section 4 of the Constitution if they only wanted presidents impeached for high crimes. Maybe misdemeanors aren't a big deal to you, but to the framers who wrote the Constitution, they were. Maybe they expected more from presidents than you do.
Now, the only reason Mr. Trump asked Ukraine for investigations is because he has an unabiding abhorrence of everything corrupt.